Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to set up my budget planner for the month of March. You may be like, what? March is almost over, but I just got my kit. I got my kit last week. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are doing super fantastic this Monday morning. I am setting up my dashboard. I am so happy to put some colored little pop on my little dashboard. You guys and this is not even a dashboard. Why am I calling the monthly calendar a dashboard? I need naps, all the naps. But April is when I start my frequent Fridays, and I will be taking off every Friday. I have used so much of my vacation time going to the dentist that it's insane. I still have 5 days of PTO to go, but I haven't scheduled them because I don't know if they're going to be stretching out visits or whatever like they did in December, or actually I started in January. So I'm not using up any more of my days. So I want to make sure that I got enough to take care of that for them to finish this process. And then I'm done with that, with the implant. So trying to think, the next visit is supposed to be when they do the permanent abutment and the crown and all this other stuff, and they have to send that off, and then it'll come back and then they'll just seat it. But yeah, after these next 2 visits, I don't think I need to find another dentist. To be honest, I really need to find another dentist. When she was standing up there and they didn't have the right size for the healing abutment, and she's like, well, it's going to be 90 minutes. You can go run errands if you want. And I'm like, I'm not coming back here if I leave. It's like, I'm afraid. You got needles. You got a laser in my mouth and you're going to let me out? If I get outside, I'm not coming back in. Now, next thing I'm doing is writing in my bill due. I love these stickers. I need to see if Kate has some blue ones, some that'll coordinate with the Budget Mom, the workbook. I'll ask, because I feel like I had a midnight one before, and I like that color blue. But the green are the bills that I have to actually go in and pay, and the peach ones, that's my debt, and the pink ones are the auto pays. And I like the 3 colors because one reminds me I need to do something. Others just remind me, okay, this is all your debt, so you definitely need to do something. And then my others are automatic, and I don't have to really do anything but write in the amounts on here. And now on to my weekly check-in. I am going to be lazy and not erase these lines, but I was just so happy to have my kit to put down on here. I'm like, I don't care if it's penciled in. It's going to stay. And I didn't want to have to worry about tracing over what was already there. But I was like, yay. And thank you, Caffeinated Cait, for shipping me my March and April and shipping it FedEx. And bearing with me because I was a hot mess. I'm still a hot mess. I can't wait for March to be over with. I don't even know what it is about this March. It's just been nuts. And I'm so used to having things a certain way, doing things in a certain time frame. And so this has been an adjustment. Been trying my little nerves. But things are going to get better, especially once I move over to the Budget by Paycheck workbook. I still need to do my weekly check-ins because that's how I monitor my spending for my cash envelopes. That's how I try to hang on to the money. I can see how much I had left over. I can see how much is budgeted. And I work at trying to memorize just the budgeted amount and not the total. I'll mess up if I remember the total. Now, this one is the dashboard, finally. I've been calling the calendar the wrong name. When I first tried this out, I didn't think I would do well because the stickers are pretty big, but actually they were really easy to put down. Very easy. It was just a matter of just putting them in the little dotted lines that Erin Condren already has in the planner. My goals, if you don't know what they are for the month of March, is to pay $3,000 to my debt, to have 27 no spend days, and to save $60 from my cash envelopes. And then the next thing that we're about to set up is my paychecks. Paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. Now I'm going to put my headers and labels down, but I'm not going to fill in them out. So I'm going to fill in the categories and everything else, I believe, off camera, so I don't take up so much time doing this, because I am putting this out and March has already started, when typically I put this video out. It should have gone up in February. And I don't know if you caught that, but I almost tore that one. But I finally was able to get it up. And that's one of the things when you have the stickers, sometimes they get stuck, like the cut from the machines don't always cut all the way through. If you run into that snag, you can always work in the opposite direction from the opposite end and pull it up without tearing your sticker up. And I'm going to apologize if you hear any banging going on. I'm not sure if that's the neighbor's dogs or the kids playing. Now this next spread is going to be my sinking funds and my debt tracker. I did hit my sinking funds this month, especially the medical, with that dentist visit. I'll be so glad when it's over with. I am so tired of hurting, but I've been taking care of myself. I just forget to take Advil sometimes, but it's not a bad pain, but it's one that since it's in your mouth, it hurts my ear too, and that just irritates me all the way up. But yes, I do use the spending tracker instead of her transaction log, and that's just because it's simpler for me to use. She does have an actual transaction log, so don't let my stubbornness prevent you from getting what you want and doing what you want to do in your planner. It was just easier for me, and sometimes that's how I am. It's like whatever is easiest. And my debt tracker, so you guys know I have 4 student loans left. Yay! I'm so happy. So happy. So close to getting rid of one of them. So I'm excited. It's going to be real close. And then this next one, I'm going to go back and put in the monthly budget. I was going to skip it, but I'm like, I got the kit. Let me go ahead and stick it in here. And this is what I'll pull off of the monthly cash flow plan. I think the good thing about moving to the budget by paycheck workbook, why can't I say paycheck? Is that I can do this and it's all in one place. So I don't have to write everything twice. Writing everything twice does let me know if my math works. But really, when I put things in every dollar, it actually tells me if my math is working. I learned to do that a long time ago, because I used to be off a few cents here and there, and every dollar will always catch it. I'm going to miss not using my monthly cash flow plan, but I have to, even though I haven't spent money with Ramsey Solutions since 2019. Yeah, 2019. Just something about that stuff, the stuff that I read, just hits me in the gut. It's just like, And I know the stuff that women deal with in the workforce. I know what we deal with. We don't need no extra. We don't need nothing extra to help make it harder for us. But yeah, so I will go back in and fill in the numbers on here, and just to make sure that my planner stays consistent. They do come in handy when I want to look at what was my internet back in, what was my internet bill back in January of last year. If I want to look on paper and I don't want to log in online, and I forgot my app on my phone somehow got out of sync. I don't know what I did there, but I know it does work on my computer, which is how I mainly log in, because that's how I do the mid-month check-ins and the setup with you guys. So that's the main way I go in here. And so on this page, you're going to see a paycheck 3 and a paycheck 4. Paycheck number 3 is the stimulus for $1,400. And so this one was a quick budget to put together, because really what they sent to me, I sent to the student loan people, and that was that on that. The next one, you see I put that down wrong, and at first I was like, I'm gonna leave it, because it looked like it was a beginning and an end, like bookends, and then I'm like, that don't look right. But yeah, this paycheck number 4 is going to be where the income I'll get from YouTube. That's where that is going. I have been checking my survey, and it has been super close into what you guys want me to do. I was kind of shocked. Because I thought that more of you would want like 70% to go to the debt, but it's been very close. So, but whoever wins is what I'm going to do. And I am going to look at that up until tomorrow, and I'm going to grab a screenshot of what the percentage is. But last time I looked, it was like, what was it? 52.48 was the last time that I saw it. And see, so over on this page is going to be my notes. I did not go and look for my headers, because I have a whole sheet that has notes on there. And this is where I'm going to document my successes, my struggles, what I need to start, and what I need to stop. And that was a suggestion from one of you guys to do that. I used to keep up with stuff like in my bullet journal, which would be totally separate. And that was just to track my feelings, especially when I got upset, when I was feeling like I was deprived and stuff. I used to do that there. So here is a final flip through. So you can see I added some more stickers just here and there, not a lot. Just for like St. Patrick's Day and all that stuff, but not too much, because the month's almost over. But you can see I did fill in the paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2. Sinking funds I'll do in my sinking funds closeout video, and of course the debt tracker will go into the debt tracker video. But thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.